At Sydney Children's Hospital Randwick, the philosophy of every staff member is children first and foremost. 365 days a year, the hospital provides specialist medical care to children from across New South Wales and beyond.
As a mum, you hope that your children never get seriously ill or that you have to take your child to the Children's Hospital. But for the times when they need specialist medical care, Sydney Children's Hospital is there.
There is not a single community in New South Wales who has not been touched by Sydney Children's Hospital.
Here are some of the heroes who work tirelessly every day to help their brave little patients look toward a brighter future.
The emergency department cares for 32,000 children each year. 2/3 are under 6 years of age.
I'm Matthew O'Mara, Head of Emergency here at Sydney Children's Hospital. Every day we see about 100 children. We also care for some of the sickest kids from all around the state. Kids with life-threatening injuries from car accidents and serious illnesses like meningitis, severe dehydration and prolonged seizures. We need your generous support to help look after them.
Pia had been unwell for 4 days with what we thought was an average virus. We took her to emergency. Never in my wildest dreams would I imagine that Pia's heart would stop while we're in the waiting room. Within seconds they had Pia in the resuscitation room and there was a huge team of staff working to make the heart beat. After 53 minutes without a heartbeat, they decided to turn to this new piece of equipment that they'd received that week called the external pacemaker. This was a last-ditch attempt to save her life, basically. Thank God they were actually able to kickstart her heart and she did stabilise. She made a full recovery. All thanks to the unbelievable hard work of the emergency and the ICU team. I can fully thank them for her being alive today.
In the operating rooms, more miracles are being performed each day. The surgeons use world-class equipment and expertise.
When a child comes into emergency with a serious condition or trauma, our team is on alert, as in many cases the child will require emergency surgery. Operating on children, including day-old babies, is a challenge for our surgical teams. Our skilled teams are called upon to perform specialised operations such as complex heart surgery, organ transplantation, bowel, brain and orthopaedic surgery. Thankfully, we have been able to save so many lives. We all work in teams to give the very best of specialised care.
When a child has had major surgery, has suffered severe trauma or illness, they are cared for by the intensive care unit. As one of the many grateful mothers said, there are guardian angels in ICU.
Here in the intensive care unit at Sydney Children's Hospital, we look after children at the peak of critical illness. They're nursed one-to-one, sometimes at a greater ratio. Children cared for in the intensive care unit come from the wide reaches of New South Wales and beyond. It's your valuable donations that help us support the care of these children.
We're so happy to have Sydney Children's Hospital. Look at Sierra. She was airlifted out of Wollongong by the NETS team. 12 days ICU, 6 days on life support. Look at her now. The surgeons, doctors and nurses in ICU and in the wards have given Sierra the best of care.
I've been nursing here at Sydney Children's Hospital for nearly 4 years. During this time, I feel honoured to be able to play just a small part in these very, very special children and their families' lives. The brave children, and I've met a lot, are the reasons why we get out of bed every morning. They never cease to amaze us with their strength.
In a perfect world, children wouldn't get sick or injured, they would never feel pain, and children's hospitals wouldn't need to exist. But it's not a perfect world.
Sydney Children's Hospital is a place of caring, dedication and outstanding expertise. Your support and partnership will make a real difference in the lives of our precious patients and their families.
Thank you for helping us at our hospital.
Thanks very much for helping us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your support. Together we can make a difference.
Words cannot express my gratitude to the Sydney Children's Hospital. They're absolute miracle workers. Thank you so much.